First of all, I thank Chemtech for giving the opportunity today. And I feel privileged to be associated with today's program. Distinguished guest, Mr. Sudhanshu Nagarji, Mr. Narayanji, Mr. Batraji, Mr. Hemant Sethi and Manoj Jakkarji, Sanjay Chaudhary, all those distinguished participants and delegates present here. You see, corrosion, surface engineering and corrosion, those are very close related words. So corrosion is a very, very important. It started since the iron ore was, steel was better. Corrosion started from very our primitive days. And its control was only the biggest challenge. Corrosion problem is a perennial issue in all industries. It may be oil, gas, petrochemical, in industry, because it leads to a deterioration of the functional property of the assets. So the global cost of corrosion, what NACE has estimated, is nearly 3.4% of the global GDP. Can you understand what is the volume of the corrosion impact on the economy of the total global economy? And by using available corrosion control practices, it is estimated the saving of between 15 to 35% of the total.
Can't hear you. Something is gone wrong.
Mute, I think.
Mr. Pandey, we can't hear you.
Often following costly business interruptions due to failure of equipment, assets to perform as intended. Cost saving from the corrosion control are often not obvious for some period of time. Maintenance cost slowly decreases, the monitoring or inspection cost decreases, or inspection interval increases. Fewer failures save lost production time and lost product, decrease injuries, decrease property damage, decrease in environmental releases, and improve public relations. Life extension of the asset, achieving the most benefit from the corrosion control practices is dependent on good business decisions. One of the most significant success story in the corrosion management is the change in corrosion management strategy and application of innovative technology in the automotive industry. So this was a global change involving all the top manufacturers since 1975. Manufacturers have created a coordinated and balanced effort between the advanced in design, material, and processing. The automotive industry has moved from one that is minimum corrosion control, where the cost of corrosion was primarily maintenance and loss of capital, and the life of an automobile was often determined by the corrosion of the body and the frame. State-of-art corrosion control through advanced painting, coating technology, and use of corrosion resistance materials, resulting in competitive advantage and warranties against corrosion. The transformation in corrosion management strategy by the automotive industry was a decision at the highest level of an organization, resulting in the lower corrosion-related manufacturing costs, lower corrosion-related operating costs, and longer life of automobiles for the buying public. The oil and gas industry is a capital industry where I am working with the asset ranging from the wells, well risers, drilling rigs, offshore platforms in the upstream segment to the pipeline, LNG terminals, refineries, midstream, downstream segments. Corrosion has been a major cost in the operation of oil and gas facility. Major challenge in the upstream industry is that assets are in remote locations, harsh conditions that make difficult to maintain. The application of paint coating is a cost-effective way of preventing corrosion. Paint coating acts as a barrier to prevent the transfer of electrochemical charge from corrosive solution to the metal underneath. The most important factor for successful of paint system are adhesion and continuity. Because of the application process, brush or spray, there will be already be some inconsistency in the coating thickness, particularly at the corners, edges, and there is no coating or protection on the interior of the hollow structure Today, oil and gas industry need exceptional lifetime obtained in extreme condition without maintenance, high adhesive resistance, and fast curing time. Reduced material, this is what, and the realizing the maximum benefit. One thing I also want to mention that there are so many, for any coating remains in the coating is the first primary protective layer of any material from corrosion. Second layer may be CP and only applicable at the location where the coating is damaged. There are so many types of coatings and new products available, and more new state-of-art products are coming out in the industry. Many of them guaranteed to be corrosion proof, and I'm sure they are, and they work 100% in the perfect system. But metals are still corroding, and we are using the asset value in terms of external metal loss over time. With the term, we do not like to think much about which is corrosion rate. Corrosion is a non-linear and can be exponential too. Measured in mm or mils per year, it is like a speedometer, which is accelerating rate at which we loses metal at certain spot due to active ongoing corrosion. There are some excellent coating available in the industry, and we keep getting better and better ones. But the issue is not so much on the coating, but type, but material, which is industry has mastered, but now more on the application part. So we have experienced that the application part is really somewhere there is a lacuna in application part, which is not whatever the manufacturer is guaranteeing because of improper quality and right person for the coating application, and that is the only thing where area is required. So with the application of this surface preparation, that is a surface roughness is not performed properly, which means there is a dirt, grease, sand, particles, water, rust layer are present in the steel before coating applications. So basically what I want to see, tell that today, the paintings technology, we have gone a long way. We have achieved so many things in paintings, but surface engineering, that is surface preparation, is most important, and plus trained people for the right people for application, surface preparation. If it is applied in as per the what OEM says or what is the specification says, if it is 100% implemented, I think the painting and corrosion can be arrested. So at last, I will say that corrosion is a very important chapter in our oil and gas industry. We have so many 262 installations in offshore, 268 installations in onshore, more than 5 plants. So we have a huge expenditure on the painting in oil and gas. Likewise in pipelines, like in Oil India, you cannot imagine what is the scope for the painting and corrosion painting in India. So I feel today's meeting, today's program will cover all the challenges like the high speed dry, perfect coating, and drying time should be less. Temperature it should be applicable to all. High temperature coating should be available. So industry will discuss at least coating should be not live design should be. If the industry can achieve 10 years, and it will be most admired and activity will be called for. Again, I thank you all for participants who have done. They will debate and discuss threat to bear of the corrosion and surface during this meeting, and it will go long way in resolving our painting issues. And with this, I thank you all of you present here for giving your duty. Thank you very much.